Yo, welcome back to another wet, and we gonna do what we do. We got an average, so let's get it.
Who the fuck hired me?
Ruby.
It was a setup. I was marked and I fell for it. I fucking fell for it.
But you survived and they weren't expecting that.
This is some bullshit.
So, who set you up?
I don't know. That's what I need to find out.
Tell me what you know.
Not much. Older guy. Has a lot of people working for him. Money to spare, I think. And he has 2 bodyguards. Some creepy chick who looks like she stepped out of some comic book, and some German cowboy who plays with swords.
Rupert Pelham.
Who?
Rupert Pelham. He heads up the designer drug market in Asia. Keeps a lot of Hong Kong amped up on something new called Dragon's Breath. Trust me, it's brutal shit.
And that's why he wanted Trevor Ackers.
Yep. With Trevor Ackers out the way, the Ackers syndicate won't be around for much longer.
And I delivered him right to them.
Sounds like it.
Where do I find Pelham?
I'd try Hong Kong.
Back so soon?
Hey, Z.
Sorry about him, Ruby. I don't know what's... never mind. Not your problem. Let's get to work. I did some digging. Found out a few things about Rupert Pelham.
What do you have?
Well, let's see. You already know about Dragon's Breath, and that Pelham runs the market over here.
Right.
Well, Pelham needed a way to distribute worldwide, so he formed a group called the Tiger Claw. He needed a way to get the drugs around the globe, so he enlisted Christopher Sorrell, a shipping magnate. And once the drugs were into the ports, he needed a way to ensure they were handled the way he wanted. So he got Jun Lee. With their combined global connections, Pelham can do what he needs to do. The Tiger Claw pretty much owns the east side of Hong Kong. Police, officials, everything. They do what they want, when they want. Nobody questions anything. And Jun Lee has trained his own elite gang members. These guys, bad news. They don't mess around, Ruby. They're part of the reason the Tiger Claw is able to handle anyone not in their back pocket.
Where do I find Pelham?
That's the one thing I don't know. But since Jun Lee hasn't made his harbor visits a secret, the old ice factory in the Hong Kong harbor might be a good place to start. Ruby, be careful. These men are dangerous.
So am I. See you around, Z.
What happened?
Nothing.
Look, we need to talk.
Go ahead. Talk all you want.
Gee, listen to me.
Goddamn right. Lights out.
This is so easy, it's kind of getting sad, to be honest. I should just put this at the high difficulty if I knew it was going to be that easy. Yep. You see that type of... I was mentioning this last part, too. I know it's kind of like a karma, obviously, because I said it was easy. Mocking the game, and I guess that was a type of aha to me, but... honestly, I'm still claiming it's still too easy. And the only thing I was talking about last episode about how this game relies on prompts instead of the actual fucking climbing mechanics, and if you don't do... because if they don't have proper climbing mechanics like how they did in Uncharted, and you just have to go to a specific corner to activate, you know, your jump. Not activate your jump, but for you to actually land on something when you jump. Instead of at a specific, not moment, but at a specific step. And then you'll end up falling to your death, and there's gonna be mistakes. Alright, I talked about it a lot. But that's my point. It was specifically timed, because it probably knows to put a mock event in there, it's not by mistake. You see? I didn't jump at a specific thing that the game would like. So that's why I didn't really activate her going against the ledge. And that's why I died. Kinda sucks. See, if I didn't trigger that animation by jumping at a specific part, like here, and if I jumped too early here or here, it wouldn't activate, so I wouldn't get up here. And that would result in not having its own climb mechanic like Uncharted. You can climb anywhere, but you have to climb specifically here in this game, and that's stupid, just to activate the animation prompt for you to actually climb up. And that is absolutely annoying. That's the stuff I was talking about. Because since they have it like that, you're gonna be going through all sorts of problems, no matter if you're skilled or not. Unless you have
Check
the
your
game down
vision
to a
lately?
bone.
Hold up.
You gotta understand the game. Few games rarely rely on that, like special animation prompts to that something here at a specific area. That's what I wanted to say. But yeah, be careful. That's like the worst thing they could ever set up for a game. Because you go through all types of annoying situations with that type of climbing mechanics. Like you might accidentally slip, you might accidentally jump, and the character won't like grab onto something, you'll fall to your death. It's annoying. It's very annoying. See what I mean? I even pressed the jump prompt. Everybody saw me jump, but just because I didn't jump at a specific way the game would like, I would die. It punishes you for no reason. It's so annoying. Or something that should be basic. You should basically be easy to jump. No, because the game is designed to feed into whatever it wants you to do. See? I already made that jump last time and I got punished for it. But I didn't jump specifically where they wanted me to jump at. It's so restricted. I hate it. And for crying out loud, I haven't used these guns because there's no need to. There's no need to. There's like no enemy I need to use these guns for. Because I already have this gun. And the fire rate on this is crazy. Because I upgraded it. I maxed it. I don't need to even get ammo. This is the most overpowered gun I already have. I don't even need to try. It's already over. I just gotta tap R1 like crazy and that's it. It's a wrap. See? It's done. All you have to do is max out your pistols early and the game's a breeze.
Damn, I'm good. Next time, duck.
Bro, they can't even have suicide bomber type enemies. They can't even have that correctly. Like the hell?
Ow, son of a... Wanna play, baby?
I use the shotguns for fun. Plus I upgraded it so it should be at least entertaining to use. This game really deserves some type of sequel or remake or something. I feel like it could be more than what it is, to be honest. It's just, I feel like it's not really thought out too well, to be honest. I barely even get the lore and story. I barely know about the character. But I really played this all the time when I was little though. Especially in the PS3 era. I lost all my PS3 games, by the way. I had to get them back little by little in modern time. I still love the gameplay and everything too. I just hate how the mechanics work out. I know what they're trying to do. It gets me more irritated. Ooh, wait, why didn't they have these types of enemies early? This is what this game needed. Armored enemies. It took, I don't know how long. The game was supposed to be over for that.
Next!
You're telling me we're already this deep in and now we get armored enemies? Crying out loud. No, I mean, the more games you play, the more experience you get, and the more irritated you get for the decisions some other developers make in their games. Then you come to find out that it's not exactly how they planned, perhaps it's not content, it's not exactly how they rush, etc. They went through problems. lot
use
of
your
stuff.
head.
The entire aspect of it.
Next time, duck.
I'm not even aiming. What am I even doing? The enemies and the bullet prompts is not really accurate, so they end up shooting through the walls. So you gotta be mindful of that as well. It's not entirely fair. Bullet tracking is not hitting you directly as a character. That's why it's hitting through the walls. Very unprofessional. It's not annoying because the enemies don't shoot that quick enough, but through with the minigun, he has to shoot through the walls with his aimbot self. And that's what makes it
Goddamn right.
Yeah, I died. I mean, this is what happens. It spawns a crap ton of enemies that quick. It was just badly timed. It happens.
Let's go!
Since they finally have armored enemies now, they finally start using them. Or nah, I don't. Just started.
Good night. Kiss my ass. Goddamn right.
Probably a wife.
Way to use your head. Yeah.
See, I should have got the legibility.
Next time, duck.
I can't see the fucking future though, but...
You guys fight like old people.
Oh, great. And now the climb prompt won't activate in time, and hence I do this. I'm already... That's why I hate the fucking climbing animation prompt in this game. It's so stupid. Oh my god. Nice. Now all I gotta do is just heal up, chill out. And it should be golden. Golden as a goose. I love it. This is why I hate climb dependent prompts. I got a trigger at a specific jump height. Oh no, the gameplay's good. The story is decent, but the fucking jumping mechanics, the part. And that's the game, baby. Okay, alright, Ruby. I know, I suck. I'm trash. Aerial slash, shoot from ledges, rebound, shoot from poles, shoot from zip lines. The pole thing I don't really understand well, honestly. Okay. Death from above, wall or ledge. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's on me. We get one more weapon? Okay. I know they tried their best with the design, but I really want a remake for this. I feel like this should have got treated better. I really love this game, though. I really love Wet, to be honest. Wet is really a pretty much good game. And Ruby is one of my favorite protagonists, one of my favorite female protagonists back then in the gaming era. That's why back then in that era where they said like fucking like they was believing some journalist crap that they was just spitting out, like how they're like female things, female characters and protagonists was underappreciated or damsels in distress, and they haven't played great games. But if you pitch it to a lot of dumbasses that haven't played video games before, a lot of people would start to believe it. That's what happened.
Open, damn it!
And now female protagonist is being shoved in games instead of it being happening naturally. Which, of course, all hell breaks loose. And two of them. Kill mode. Basically back then, like, it was like while completely ignoring all the strong and cool badass female characters that tried to find themselves, pushed up the like and other characters a lot of people that doesn't play video games. And they start to believe that, and that person ends up not only profiting but changing the gaming world. And that person, don't get me wrong, hated by the gaming community. It's just the fact is, nobody likes that. You know, that the fact that they was always appreciative. It was just a male-dominated space, so it was rare to have female characters in there. But when they are, they're usually special characters. That's very key and important in the story. That makes the male character. It makes the male character exist. It's this whole world. They actually are a part of more bigger things in the story than they are now. But since they are now being shoved in more and more forcefully because of, you know, ideals and all that other stuff too, because of that whole movement stuff. Now it's not natural, and now they're the same as a protagonist and character, and they no longer feel special. Ah, man, that was hard to put into words, but yeah, they no longer feel special. Because usually you see a girl character as a male character, and they get all these cool abilities. And you're like, man, I want to play as her. And you finally get to play as this character. It's a short section, but you get to do all these cool things. Like, I miss when female characters were special in video games. Now they're the same type of worth as a male protagonist, and they have no special signification or whatever as they used to. I don't know, I'm in my own head, but shoot, it's the research I've been doing, or my past experiences in video games. I missed it like when the characters were rare. Especially like your friends or teammates. It used to be like a cliche in games where, like, what was that main character in Call of Duty? Like, not Marcus or, you know, Mason. Yeah, when Mason sees his imaginary friend, like, you see that special section where he helps you out. It's completely awesome. I miss those times. They rarely do that in games now, because games are not really, hardly very twisty written. Some indie games are, though. A lot of indie games are starting to pop up now that are well written and passionate instead of like big AAA things. There's a few AAA out there that does good storytelling, though. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Definitely sword. I was wondering what I needed to upgrade. Yeah, it was definitely a sword. The sword's not doing enough damage. Alright, let's get it. And it's not me talking out of my ass. It's like talking of like years of like, you know, experience in games.
Why is that bitch still alive? Take care of that fly on the wall. Whoever she is.
Here we go.
Let's continue. Yeah, my OBS crashed and ended up shutting down like my PC, so I had to start from checkpoint. I turned off my PS3 because I figured that was messing things up, so I don't know what's going on there. Like I said, I try to help gamers and everything all together. Try to pass down some type of wisdom. I try to recommend them games like Rubi, not Ruby and Red, and all that other stuff too, Bayonetta. Because honestly, games was looked down upon back then in my time. And I was like, oh, you play video games? Oh man, aren't you like too old? But you know, ain't that for nerds or something else? Talk about games or anime or anything else.
Say
Well,
goodnight,
you can
Gracie.
talk about it with your friends, like I remember even like a few people I met was like, "Ooh, you play games?" Like, like, "Ooh, you're such a nerd." Now gaming is kind of like a common thing among everyone now, especially after like a lot of things that happen in the world, especially more in COVID too. But it's always good to see a lot of people become more gamers. It's all good though. But the one thing I try to tell people is don't take journalism, like don't ever take information from reviewers or journalists. Either try it yourself or listen to a good reviewer. I do have a few in the recommendation. But never like other reviewers. I don't mention them because it's a separate channel, but yeah.
Come on, bitch!
They like journalists are the pockets and reason before I
Goddamn right.
developers actually consider their game to be great that's fair. That's how much power journalists have.
Taste my special sauce!
And I used to do the, that's how overpowered this is. And it's over.
Where's your boss heading?
Fuck you!
You have two choices. One, you don't tell me what I want to know, and I slice you into pieces while you watch and drop you bit by bit into the bay. Or two, you tell me what I want to know, and I end your life quickly and somewhat painlessly.
Fuck! Alright! You don't stand a fucking chance anyway. He's heading to the old Royal Opera House.
I hate opera.
And that's it for this chapter. Pleasure talking to you guys. I'm glad to enlighten you guys with history. It's not like fake information or like my own ideals, or I'm just like putting words in. It's just key information I like to talk about, you know, more. Because I really like this game. I really like it so much and everything else too. And it's sad to say, like, we won't be getting a sequel, honestly. But it's one of my top games out there. It is one of the funnest games I ever played in my life. I generally recommend it. The jumping and animation grabbing and climbing is cool and unique, but Uncharted does it better. Because it doesn't rely on an automatic type set of mechanic. I forgot what it's called. I had it on the tip of the tongue, but it is what it is, you know. Well, stay cool, my cool Steves, and see you guys in the next chapter. Peace.